Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back and watching another video. And also, like, share, subscribe. Please let your friends and family know about the channel so that it will continue to grow. And I also greatly appreciate everyone for liking, commenting, and sharing about the videos that I post on the channel. Well, today, why am I here? I'm going to talk about the Revelon Smokey's Eye, Lip, and Cheek Palette. Well, specifically, it's called the Seductive Smokies Revelon Eyes, Lips, Cheek, all-in-one palette. So this is, of course, I'm holding it closed. So let me show you what it looks like when you open it. And just as promised, the eyeshadows, which is these 6 pots here, is to deliver, God, I can't talk, is to deliver the smoky look. And then here, these 2 pans at the side are the lips, and this one long is the one shade of the blush. So let me try it out to see how pigmented it is on my very melanin skin. So, how have you been doing? I'm in Orlando and it is cold. Let me just tell you, no secret, no shade, it is cold. I am using the Morphe. Let me get the numbers for you because everybody likes to know what number it is. Is the Morphe blending brush. Let me show you, come up close so you can see what number it is. And there it's showing you it's the Morphe brush that I'm using. Maybe if I turned it around, there it is. You'll be able to see what number that is. But I'll work hard to link it so that you'll have and know the different brushes that I'm using. I'll try to remember to share with you what brushes I'm using. So I am going to take, I was deciding on this before I started recording the video. I'm going to use, since I am wearing black, it just so happened, I didn't plan that. It just so happened I'm wearing black. I'm going to take this shade right here. And I'm just going to put it in the crease. I'm starting out on my right eye. I am here trying to keep as warm as possible. I did prep my skin with Kate Somerville's face cream to hydrate the skin. Because even though it is cold, it still needs hydration. And I'm also going to take that same shade and do exactly the same on my left eye. And just as I did, I don't like topping off the excess because I'm just stubborn. And I'm just going to layer it. And if you cannot get a good glimpse, I'm sorry. I'm trying to use my magnifying mirror because I have visual issues, and really soften it and make it appealing on both eyes. The right eye got a lot more of the shadow, and it reached almost way up to the brow bone, whereas on the left side, which is this one over here, I did a better job of putting it strategically in the crease so it doesn't reach the brow bone, which is here, and this other area here above the eye socket. So I'm just gonna kind of darken it so that it's a bit more even. And I'm gonna take just a dry cloth to wipe out some of the excess so that it's more even there. That's better. At least as far as I can tell, it's better. So that is the Morphe blending brush. So now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. C brush, and this is the black one. And I'm going to take this lighter color here, this color here, and this color right there, this one. Just make sure I'm pointing out the right one. This one right here. And I'm going to go back through it. I'm going to pick up quite a bit of it. And I'm going to kind of do windshield wiper looks because I want it to be darker than the shade I initially put as what I call the backdrop shade, and kind of really darken this to really get a smoky effect and really be able to determine if it's pigmented on my eye. Colors sure have gone a long way. Now this is doing the job. Let me tap more so it's solid. And what I'm going to do is just use a brush that I'm assuming going to pick up a fluffy brush and clean. And, well, yeah, clean, wipe away, however you would like to put it, the fallout from the shadow, because I don't like to tap off the excess. Especially since I'm trying to really, as I said, make sure it's pigmented. There, I think I got it all. Yes. And that was the e.l.f. C brush in the black one that I used to achieve that. And then I'm going in with a silicone brush, and I'm going to take this white, the lightest shade in the whole pan. This one right there. Let me get it above better so you can see it. And I'm going to put that, and I'm going to get both sides of the silicone brush, and I'm going to lighten it. And this time, I'm going to get it towards the temple here, the end of the eye here, to lighten up. And I'm going to do the same on the left eye. Start at the iris, and at least I'm trying to start at the iris. And really kind of get that going. Give it and lighten up the color so that it does give you a smoky effect, but yet it's not so dark. And of course, it'll draw attention to your eyes, and it'll be very attractive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe off the blending brush And I'm gonna take this dark color and just dab it in on the side of it, at the end of the eye here, just to put back the smoke. Gotta clean up. Gotta be cleaning up the fallout. And kind of just blend that darker color slightly into it. Not erasing. You don't want to erase it. You just want to put back the smoke and blend it lightly on the side of the eye. I like that. It's not a deep dark black, but it does provide, for me anyhow, the level of contrast that I'm looking for. Kind of just swirl it in. And of course, if you want to lighten it, just go back with the silicone brush and add more of the lighter color, which is exactly what I'm doing now. See, I'm adding the light, put the light back in the smoke. There. And then I'm gonna just touch up with the excess. And blend it together. There, it's coming along very well. It's coming along better than I thought it would. And I did not use any concealer over my eyes, and I didn't use any eyeshadow primer. I just put it on the eyes, and it is pigmented, very, very pigmented. Next, we're going to use my blush brush. This brush, I got this at a hair store. I was in there randomly, and I was just, looking at things I don't need. And I picked this up. And it's a very fluffy, soft brush. So let's see if the cheek color is gonna pick up on my melanin skin. And it seems as though maybe not. But I am pushing the brush into the product, and I'm barely getting any color. So unfortunately, the cheek color is not made for it's not showing on my skin. Well, if you see a color, let me know in the comments. But I am not seeing a color. And to be fair, I'm going to put it on the other side. And again, if you see any color, let me know. Because unfortunately, it's not picking up on my skin. Let's try a different brush. This is not a blush brush by any means. However, I'm really trying to give this palette a fair go. And I have to use a a contour brush, and this is by, I think this brush is by Laneige. Not Laneige, LaRouche. This brush is by LaRouche, and it's an angled brush, and it's an LR332 angled contour brush, actually. And to make it fair, the size of the brush did fit in the pan, did fit in the size pan. So just know that you cannot use a large blush brush. You're gonna have to find a fluffy contour brush, ideally. I don't have one. And pick up the pigment in order to really give the palette a true go at it. All right, I think now we have some color on my face, and it's very natural looking. I like it. It's pigmented, but we just have to find the right brush in order to, as I said, give it a fair go. And then last but not least, I'm going to take a lip defining brush by Elf. And I'm going to try to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo in terms of, which lip shade. I did swatch them, and this one seemed to be the most pigmented for my complexion. So let's see what type of payoff I'm going to get using the brush instead of my finger. Oh, wow. Look at the payoff. That is a deep, I was not expecting it to be so pigmented. But that's what we want. We want to identify our lips. As being pigmented, we want to know if the formula is going to work for us. I know a lot of people do this stuff off camera, but I really want you to see the truth. I want you to see the truth. So what I'm going to do is wipe off the excess on the lip brush. Really really take it off these. And then I'm going to take this light color right here. Really digging into the pan to lighten up the red. And it toned it down some, but I have to clean it up. Well, let me clean this up. I do not have a Revlon mascara, so I'm going to use the Telescopic Lift by L'Oreal in order to finish the look. All right. So that is the right eye. Now let's go in for the left eye. All right. And I think we are all done. I'm sorry. I have to poke. I have to poke. I have to poke. I can't help myself. Okay. We're done. So, what do you think? Personally, the pigmentation on the eyeshadow, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for the pigment of the eyeshadow. This telescopic thing is highly pigmented, which is what it's supposed to be. But unfortunately, it gets clumpy. And so I have to use my I call it a rake. So now I have to use my rake to separate the lashes. But anyhow, the shades I used, I'm using my magnifying mirror, looking in the phone, looking at my mirror for, you know, a real life, the way it would look like in real life. 10 out of 10 for the eyeshadow. You just need a smaller brush for the blush. You can't use a large blush brush. You have to use a small blush brush. And then finally for the lips, I love the red. I love the darker muted eye look. The, you know, natural looking blush that makes me look flush. And this pow for the lips. Now, certainly, of course, you can go in and use the less pigmented shades if that makes you comfortable. But I want to let you know that my lips are kissable, my eyes are fluttering, and I am happy to see you. Well, thanks again for watching this video. Please like the video. Please subscribe and share the video. Please comment. I love reading comments from you guys. And I wish you all well. And I wish everyone stays warm. Okay, bye for now. Ta-ta.